Hey YouTube, welcome to another layout update. I know it's been a really long time since I've done my last one over the summer, so we're going to go ahead and do one right now. So first off is my Southern Pacific engine, Athearn, ready to roll. Or some of you guys like to call it ready to run. This is the 8165. And I got this for, I think, $175, brand new. It does have a DCC chip in it, but I took it out so I can run it DC for now. The next item is my brand new Athearn Genesis ST70 ACE that I also got over the summer. This is the unit number 9131. And as some of you may know, these are pretty nicely detailed down to the hoses and whatnot. So you can focus. Come on, focus. It's being fussy. But you guys all know they're phenomenally nice engines. They run smoothly. I haven't had any problems. None like I've read on YouTube. And this does have the pop-off cab, so you can see the interior. And that just goes back on there like this. Oh, not like that, but you know. It does have even see-through grills and all along the engine and along the top of the radiator fans as well. You can see into the engine. Proper horn. And what I've done on both this engine and the Southern Pacifics is that I've outfitted them with Kadee number 5s. See if that'll focus in. Yeah, they both have Kadee number 5s. One of my more recent purchases is this Exact Rail Modern Reefer Premium Series, or sorry, Platinum Series. And I must say the detail work on this is extremely good. It's just as good as the Athearn BNSF. And it doesn't have the normal Kadee couplers I have on all my other engines, but you get the idea. I compared it to the BLMA one at the train show, and this one by far has the best detail. I mean, even for undercarriage, you got all that stuff. Grab irons along the back, and you can actually see through those spots. And you actually have the hoses, the air hoses, along this one. Some other things that I've started to do is airbrushing. This is just a tester. I know the paint job is horrible, but I'm getting better at it. It's still really shiny, as you can see. This is, I think, this is the better side. Yeah. And this is BNSF orange, and I got that because I'm painting all my engines BNSF. This is just a tester shell, so I'm going to end up doing whatever I want to it. As you can tell, I've gone over the number boards and such. And it's even stuck to the foam where I sprayed it. Right now I really only have this for spraying, but will be getting a booth for it. In terms of the layout that I've done is back there. I've gotten that turnout. And in behind there is the Walthers number 6.5. I've also got the Walthers 6.5 turnout there. And it's pretty good. I mean, the engines don't derail on that one, but they do. The 6-axle locomotives will derail on the one that's back there. Other than that, I've got a few new other projects on the go, which is signalless. This has got a bunch of brass parts, resistors, and 2 lights. It's a 2-headed system. It looks like that, and they do work, but I'm not going to be using these lights. I'm going to be getting some that change, so they can be either both be red over green, or green over red. I'm not even sure if that's right, but you get the idea. And this was $10. I'm going to see how it works. And I think it's done by Oregon, but it's kind of covered up by the price tag to read the whole thing. And I've also got a 3 light: yellow, red, and green. Same deal. I've also got some more Kadee couplers. Although now most of my rolling stock that I use constantly already has gotten Kadee number 5s on it, and the proper ones. Let's see if you can see the turnout up there. Yeah, that grain car is just sitting. Sorry about the shaking, my hand's kind of... There we go. It's just right underneath that grain car. And it is hooked up to that turnout right there. Furthermore, some other things that I've reacquired are this and this passenger cars. They're Santa Fe's, but I'm going to be doing them up a little. I know they're really dusty at the moment, but oh well. These even have the Kadee couplers on them, and those little posts on the ends are made of brass, so they're working pretty good. And they have they have a Kadee coupler on them, but they're not the number 5s. They're a little bit longer, being as though they're connected to the axle. And they're going to run with the BNSF if I do an excursion. Some other things that I've... Like, here's the brass wire I'm using. I've got a lot more of it. These are the rail stops that I still haven't completed. I've only done the one, but I'll probably get those as soon as possible. I was given these because the person who had them was doing code 100, and he was too lazy to buy the transition rail joiner, so he just gave them to me because I do this code. I've also got the steam engine back. You may have seen it in my very first video. It's really nice if you look at it from this angle or this angle. And for those of you who like steam engines, I suggest not looking right now, because this was one of the engines I had when I was a kid, so the front's kind of gone to bye-bye. I'm going to attempt to fix it, and if some of you are wondering who the maker of this was, that would be President's Choice. Still runs like a dream. I mean, for especially how old it is, too. Oh yeah, 2 other things that I've gotten Kadee couplers on are these 2 units. It's finally a good thing that I have Kadees back on these, because I actually enjoyed using them. And back when I weathered that thing up, that was a while ago. What else have I done? Oh yeah, here's another project I've got on the go now. I'm going to be redoing the brass wiring that's on the top of this, because it looks really bad and it's keep falling apart. So I'm going to take it all off, including this. You can see where I had the glue, and I'm going to redo it all in brass, except for the ladder, because that's kind of hard unless I have leftover brass ladder from these. I know they're not the same, but I really don't care. Trying to think of what else I've done. I've also, well, obviously I've laid this layer because this is going to be the start of the yard. I've got a few more turnouts out there, 1 more Pico and 1 more Atlas. One problem that I did run into when I was running the 3-axle locomotives over these turnouts was that they constantly hit these. These are on the Atlas. They constantly hit them, and I didn't know you could just prop them off to the side and just pull them off. So that's what I did, and that's what I've done on all of them now. I've got a bunch of these sitting around. I know most of them are in my toolbox right down there. But anyway, one other thing before we go, I'm already into 10 minutes here, is this Otter Valley Railway Club guys. Let me just move these out of the way here. They're not hooked up to any power, so moving them would be kind of fancy, but oh well. They're these guys. They are, well, they're in Canada like me, but they're really good. They're who I bought the reefer from when at the train show. And they do BLMA, all their signals and whatnot, and they always have them in stock. So if you're looking for that kind of, or one particular thing, don't ask these guys. I'll give you a little detailed look of that, so you can, the website, which is sales, actually it's an email, OVRtrains.com. And there's their phone number, 877-885 rail, extension 7, or not extension, or 725445, sorry. Anyway, that concludes this layout update. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you're glad I finally got around to doing it. I'm really busy. So for now, take care, enjoy, and stay tuned for more layout updates, operations, and who knows what else.